Hi, and welcome back, Dr. Tyree and Mincey. We are once again continuing our discussion, 10 immune boosting steps against COVID-19, other viruses and bacteria. This is in our series that we call the Immune System Crusade. And we want everybody to know that there's an immune system inside, and with doing the right things, you can stimulate it and improve your immunity, the way you feel, and your health, as well as your defense against invaders. Please be sure to review the other videos so you can have a full understanding of what I'm talking about here. There were 4 steps prior to this that we want you to do to help defend and keep things outside the body that are supposed to be outside, like viruses and bacteria, and not let them get through. 4 layers of defense we've covered so far, that if one is compromised, there's a backup, another backup, and yet another backup. So people who are getting infections with COVID-19, somehow the virus is penetrating all these layers of defense. When we talk in previous videos about susceptibility, this is what we're talking about. These people who are getting infected are susceptible in one way or another, and our goal is to try to enhance these defenses so people are less susceptible. Let's go into number 5, which talks about one of the most poorly understood systems in the human body, called the lymphatic system. Our target, number 5 of things to do, is to learn about supporting the lymphatic system of the human body. But before I could do that, you have to know what a lymphatic system is. And a lymphatic system is a network of blood-like vessels that travel through the body and carry a clear fluid that mostly comes from waste products of different tissues in the body. So we know that blood goes into an area, and then the area uses that blood, and then it leaves in the vein and goes back because it contains waste material. Well, part of something else that happens is there's waste material that comes out of there too when the cells use the blood with the oxygen, and that goes into the lymphatic system. So the lymphatic system in the human body is kind of like the sewer system of the human body. And we probably will put a picture up again so you can see what that looks like. It is so vast and so detailed that in most professional and medical schools and schools that study the human body, little attention is paid to its detailed study. That would seem odd, but it is true on a very large level. So the lymphatic system is going to remove waste from the body. So as these surfaces, slime and snot, work, waste material will drain down and go into the lymphatic system and be taken out. But what happens if the lymphatic system is clogged? Think about it for a minute. If you went down into your basement and the sewer line was clogged, that would be a problem, wouldn't it? Same thing here with the human body. If the lymphatic system is clogged, then viruses and bacteria and pollen and things like COVID will continue their trek into the human body because they can't be removed by the defenses that are in the lymphatic system, which happens to contain many of the cells that the body uses to fight off, called white blood cells. Let's look at what you can do to enhance function of your lymphatic system. Action step number 5 for you. Consult your team. It can be evaluated professionally, mostly by alternative and holistic providers, unless there's a significant disease or pathology that's present, and then it might be picked up in a place like a medical office or emergency room. Consult your team. Chiropractic is an awesome therapy because it keeps the body moving. And when the body moves, lymphatic fluid moves. The only way that fluid moves through the body is if a muscle contracts or if a person moves. So if a person is sedentary, they're more likely to have a backup of this fluid. This is why we had large numbers of the elderly succumbing to COVID-19, in part because many of them are sedentary and not moving, among other things in this protocol that we have talking about here that they have that weren't working properly or wasn't working properly. We have a lot of those individuals who are sedentary, not moving, not getting up, not contracting muscles, not getting therapy like chiropractic. And as a result, you have things just settling down and waste building up, just like it would if your main sewer got clogged. Manual therapy such as massage therapy or different types of exercise program offer amazing benefit to all of us because they keep us moving, and that movement helps with the flow of these waste fluids that are in the body. If you don't want to or have been unable to experience any of the other manual therapies such as chiropractic, massage therapy, or many others out there, there's always exercise. And there's so much evidence in the benefits of exercise that for one not to do any at all is almost border suicide. Because moderate exercise, not necessarily going out and joining the gym, but going out for a hike or going out to walk or doing some kind of physical activity every day, some type of movement, because movement is life. And the movement allows the fluid called lymph to flow through the body and remove waste material and improves the way your immune system functions. That's important. There's one other thing that impacts this system, the lymphatic system, and that is nutrition in a big way. We mentioned zinc could be a contributor to this, and vitamin D may also be needed. Which do you need? I don't know you. This gets evaluated on a personal level by someone who understands. So for now, it's important to have a very diverse diet, and you can pick up some of those nutrients along the way and make sure you're consuming water, because that's most of what the lymphatic system carries in it. A watery type of waste. To review, number 5 out of the 10 steps or immune boosting steps against COVID-19 is support the lymphatic system. Anything happens to get through the first 5 barriers, we have a lymphatic system there that's loaded with immune cells that's ready to fight for you and take these things out. But it's only going to fight for you if you do the right things for it. I'm Dr. Tyran Mincey. I'm so happy you tuned in, and I hope you're able to apply this step and do what we talked about today so that you can increase your immunity, feel better, more lively, more vital, and win in this fight that we're all engaged in for our health, our rights, and to beat COVID-19 and other viruses and bacteria. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. And until we get to step 6, which is coming up next, I'll see you soon. In health.